Whilst not set in the same universe, Policenauts was Hideo Kojima's long-awaited follow-up to the cult classic Snatcher, with both titles utilising the same visual novel adventure gameplay that thrust the meaty narrative into the spotlight. Sadly, if it wasn't for Hideo's rise to stardom with the Metal Gear series and the continuous nods to his previous works, most in the West would not even be aware of the title's existence. The English Saturn release was cancelled, with problems with the lip syncing being given as the reason, although some speculate it was to do with Snatcher's poor sales overseas. Fans in Japan, on the other hand, would see a total of 4 Policenauts versions, the first being for the PC-98, then the 3DO, PS1 and finally for the Saturn. Westerners are no longer out of luck though. In honour of Hideo's 46th birthday, the awesome folks at Junker HQ released their English translation patch for the PlayStation version, allowing many to experience the title for themselves for the first time. Various differences can be found within the releases, but thankfully not many of these would be the results of censorship, unlike the earlier Snatcher. The censorship that was made, however, will target a certain feature that required a specialist member of the team to fine-tune and perfect. The breast bouncing supervisor listed in the credits refers to the ability to grope nearly every woman in the game, complete with bouncy animations and fitting dialogue. It was with the PS1 release where Hideo's vision started to meet resistance, as revealed in Famitsu's PlayStation 20th anniversary interview with Kojima and translated by again the folks at Junker HQ. Hideo and the Sony president got into an intense dispute over the title's breast touching, which forced them to tone the feature down. Hideo was, needless to say, not pleased. Now, the PlayStation release did not completely remove any instances of groping, although it does reduce the amount of times that you're able to do it. This change was also made to the later Saturn release, despite the fact that the Saturn version is the most intimate of them all. You see, Sega's version allows you to feel up a further 4 women, which means all but Lorraine are now gropable. Furthermore, Sony's release did more than reduce the amount of times you can repeatedly fondle the girls. Unlike all of the other versions, the PS1 release censored the bouncing animation proudly listed in the credits. Compare the PS1 version here. With the Saturn version. And even the original PC-98 release. Here's a side-by-side comparison as well.